connected, and Set Jungle is very strong in those river skirmishes. Obviously, you have elements of Poke and Siege coming out from the Zoe and Ezreal. And Bard, he works in both ways, right? Because you're very based around your ultimate. You can work in, engage in, disengage things.
Very upset. He's picked Elder Bard instead of the Astro Bard, which we've seen from...
No, so it's actually funny. I was wrong. That's what wasn't like this. He played this last one. I remember Legend also played Set Jungle, and he did also play Conqueror, which I don't think makes too much sense. I would prefer the phase rush or if you want to. Yeah, you kind of looked at me and I got excited.
Hey, I saw a Camille walking top side. That's what I was doing. So, Lyric, across the board, just a quick rune check-up for you, because Unsealed Spellbook for mages in the mid lane has been the accepted norm for the past couple of years.
I mean, we've seen it a lot on Zoe, and it's obvious it's been the go-to rune up with the date, so maybe Rookie bringing that out on Orianna is the one you can question. You could also obviously go with Harry, but because you're not able to poke Zoe in that matchup, right, she has the range, going for Unsealed Spellbook works, but of course this is standard on Twisted Fate. You're not going to see the Omni Stone build in competitive play, in my opinion. It doesn't fit Twisted Fate's play pattern all that well. It is quite reliable. It works very well in solo queue, but
the Omnistone control of the dice. It's funny enough because even Omnistone in the bottom lane of the sets changed as well. We moved away from the potential of that.
Like, my thing is, especially for Twisted Fate, is with this build, the fact that you are going into an early like Rod of Ages, you're building up AP, you have a lot more wave clear, and you don't win almost any lane matchup, so having that survivability and playing more of a burst role in these team fights suits Twisted Fate a lot more rather than a DPS.
Let's look towards top side because the Shy's still level 1, no way of escaping this, so he wants to take the 1 versus 1, but with the help of Jungle and Bin being that healthy, SOFM just presses Q and the Shy dies first.
You know what? We found the answer. So game 1, Lee Sin is not a champion that can gank at level 2. But if you pick a champion that can gank at level 2, you pick a Trundle, you pick a Jarvan, you know, the Shy's just done.
And 6 CS to 8, but the first kill of the game going over to SOFM with Bin getting the shove in this lane as well. So you can see already Suiting kicked this one off with the bang.
The good thing for Suiting is obviously you're already kickstarting the scaling coming out from this Camille. The kind of alright thing for IG is this shouldn't change the dynamic of the lane.
Okay. Tell me more about the comp of IG. If there's a dynamic to be played from the top side, where else should I be looking? What's the overall game plan?
So, Set Jungle is a lot more known as, I'd say his two strengths are dueling in river, very strong early on, and two, he's very good at dive because the enemy doesn't have anywhere to actually run, and then you can set up for, you know, the haymaker to in that turret. But you don't really have, you could dive top, which is why we're seeing SOFM play so heavily around Bin, so he never gets in that position, but if you look at bot lane, diving bot lane, kind of hard until we hit the level 6 point, and we have the whole team coming out from Bard. So I'd say that's our big way. It's very focused on mid game, right? We have a Zoe, we have Renekton, we have an Ezreal, and Stipulio. So on the side of shooting, we have some scaling. On the side of IG, all about
I also mentioned the how they game back and forth because SOFM a little behind Nick. Sometimes Ben's on the wrong side, has to flash away, but Shy gets the lockdown. Nick just walks at him. Face breaker being held on to, misses though, but the haymaker from here and Nick still picks up the kill. It's the third of one in the top lane.
Yeah, I like this coming out from IG. They know that Suiting's still posturing around, trying to find kills in that top side. It really is the only place you can look for the side of IG early on. They're just going to try to keep the Shy strong. Nick picking up a kill is a good spot.
But the bigger part of this is that the Shy personally has the lead in this lane, right? Massive wave shoving against SOFM. He can't put the ball back, so 20 CS lead up here, and the Shy sticking around mid.
Still, SOFM being quite the bro.
Yeah, not a bro. He flexes solo kill on the jungler. He'll die, but the Shy just says, come at me.
And yeah, that was great. And ultimately, the wave is still going to be in a good place for the Shy, right? He's going to walk back up top lane and keep pushing into him. So ultimately, I don't feel like he lost anything really going for that. Maybe he should blow the flash to the mid, but see, doesn't matter. Good wave state is already winning the CS and guaranteed kill.
They have the top side this first game from Nick was set up to be spotted late.
Not spotted late, but we already see Bin committed before he was spotted, it looked like. But still, they knew Nick was there. So the fact that he just had pathed up and overcommitted is very questionable coming into Bin, and it guarantees IG the kill.
After what was a really nice setup to the lane
Right,
from SOFM.
Because the E makes sense. You had not yet seen Ning.
Yeah.
Him running forward after that is the questionable part.
So maybe a bit of Judas here. We're looking towards the top side. Massive wave shoving into the Shy. You mentioned the lane state, and there you go. Right there is Bin underneath turret. Is going to take one turret shot too many. The Shy bullies him out, picks up their CS, and there's still that 10-15 CS lead with Bin now backing away without a TP.
I just love that we see both players playing for lane. We already saw that Bin back and got the double Dorans. Of course, the Shy having double Dorans as well as 2 long swords. So we know Bin and the Shy are very the same mold of player. It's all about fighting and getting those solo kills.
Not the only lane that's really playing for this lane state, right? Look at Rookie. CS lead here in the mid lane by about 10 over Angel. But Angel now has the Destiny available, and SOFM is nearby against Rookie, who may have flash, but not really that much mana. Looks like SOFM just going to help shove this way and give Angel a good back time.
Exactly. Just going to get that back timing, come the lane. If Rookie opts to back too, you could even try to find a window looking for a bot gank, because One Fong and Sorta are already coming off their recall. And you don't expect Twisted Fate to win this lane. Even though TF is good, I'd say a good pick into Zoe. He's good into champions that don't really have that kill pressure in lane. You obviously also have the Unsealed Spellbook, so very easy for you to opt into something like a cleanse, a barrier, a heal.
But when Angel starts moving around the map, does Rookie have to match? Obviously, it's going to be a bit slower. That's a bit of a long question. I have to pause again. Sword Art is over the wall this time, but there is a ward there. SOFM hanging outside of vision, but the Shy's just backing away. And away he goes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I actually didn't get to see if the wave was already bouncing back to him, or if it was in... Okay, so it's actually in an unfavorable position, so my guess is the Shy just have a good sense that Suning or there, so...
A good sense for the Shy. Wow.
Vax does get more items in his inventory, is going to come back and be able to win out in these trades against Bin.
Has gone for the Vampiric Scepter. Interesting, as you've said many times, we do not see Blade of the Ruined King Renekton's very
No, almost never. Like here in the LPL, Blade of the Ruined King Renekton really isn't a thing. We've seen it once. It was actually from Bin himself, but obviously going to be great in this isolated 1v1, and also gives Renekton a bit of a scaling component to him, which I like.
I'd be curious because we've also seen Renektons go Death Dance. So a little bit rarer as well. But of course, bottom lane, IG, start up this dragon. Once again, the first objective of the game taken by the right side.
It's also pretty strange where we've seen Angel have 2 windows where he could have already used Destiny. One coming straight off that base, and we saw another one about 30 seconds ago where he'd forced the wave in, but not wanting to look for any plays. You obviously have kill threat in both of your side lanes.
Might be using it now because Destiny will come through onto the Shy, who has dominance available. Pillar against the wall. Will have to burn it at half belt. The Shy survives on top of bubble. Doesn't connect. That's subjugation with the ignite on top. The Shy will survive. There's the first TF ulti.
Remember how you asked me earlier if Rookie wants to follow these Destinies?
Yeah.
Well, ideally, if Angel's getting, a full Destiny into the side lane, Rookie's not in a position where he could follow. If you're forced to use Destiny like that so close to mid lane, I'd say that feels really bad for Suning.
Yeah, at least a net win for Rookie, right?
I think it's a huge win for the side of IG. That's a massive tool that Suning have to find advantages, and it was wasted.
Bit of a big cooldown at this point. Angel only level 7. Southwind's coming to the mid lane as well, matching Sword Art. In the first game, we were praising Southwind a lot for his ability to roam in this early game.
We have Ning here, but Sword Art and SOFM are also on their way up.
Flash is available, though. How quickly do they kill Bin? Challenger Smite into the Hextech Ultimatum. Sword Art helping out his bro as the Shy gets hooked in. He has no dominance from the previous fight. Goes down immediately. The Haymaker is not enough shielding, and Bin picks up a kill. IG exposed, and Suning start this game off with their bang.
And sadly, Southwind was close by, but doesn't have his ultimate up yet, isn't able to buy enough time for Rookie and him to actually join the fight. Great play coming out from Suning. I especially like it from Sword Art, knowing that there's no threat on One Fong in the bot lane. Make a decision there by himself.
And Bin's just made his presence in this lane known once again. The top lane gank that we saw to kick off the game, then rejected by IG, making the same presence. Bin now has 2 kills. This is the Camille that has a bounty on top of him, has caught back up in CS, and is a big window for Suning.
Yeah, he did just buy the team out. He actually bought the Sheen first, was going to opt into that Triforce right away, but then instead saying, hey, I'm going to go towards the Tiamat. Just be able to instantly clear out these waves against the Shy, which I like, because he doesn't want to take any sort of trades against him at this point still. I'd say it's still just about getting more farm under your belt and, trying to get more items.
But you used the word scaling briefly for Suning, especially now that we have this early game that has gone their way a bit. a pretty big moment for Suning to play.
Yeah, overall, I feel like they do have really good scaling on their side. Of course, once we hit the 2-item mark, no one's going to be able to match Bin in a side lane. He's going to become a really big threat, and we don't need to talk about Aphelios. We talk about Aphelios quite a lot on this broadcast, and of course, TF, not really much of a scaler, but still, you do become a pretty good threat of just destinying into that fight, throwing down that gold card, open up lasagnas, and giving Huanfeng and Bin room to, you know, pretty much kill everyone.
Especially Bin at this point, who trading up in the top side, looking pretty damn good. The Shy at half health, but Dominus is back available, and he's going to start using it as the heal comes through, flashes away, and is matched. The Shy for death. Bin with 3 kills.
I like how Suning walked away, reevaluated their plans, and hey, why have IG been struggling so much the past 2 months? Oh, people have just been camping the Shy. Well, you know, let's do it too.
Let's do that, yeah.
And it's obviously working out for them.
Many times been talked about, especially at international tournaments where Invictus Gaming's weakness, bully the Shy. Again, 1 and 4. This is not a great start.
One thing I do want to talk about, though, is going into the mid and late game, is where these two compositions want to play completely different formations and map states, to where Suning wants to make the map really big, right? You want to have Bin in one side, Angel in another, and just try to pull these members apart, hopefully find picks with that Destiny and allow Bin to pressure in that straight up 1v1. To where for IG, it's all about grouping up close, making the map small, throwing down that Bard ultimate, getting on top of Suning, and you just have so much burst that they'll all be dead in an instant.
The setup's insane. But if they fall pretty far behind, it does feel like IG are never going to get that window.
Yeah, I completely agree. So it is going to be interesting to see, because comps like this that abuse having the advantage of globals, because you not only have a TF, he also has TP because he does have unskilled spellbook.
Yep.
Rookie does have Ignite, so you're going to constantly have a map pressure advantage, and that just feels so overwhelming when you are behind.
You've already got a 2K gold lead here at 12 minutes in the game. It's like the games are reversed, where IG snowballed the early game, and it was a 24-minute slam in game 1. This game, Suning looking a lot better, and we have an Infernal coming up in 20 seconds where IG are out on the map, but teleport being used here by Angel. See who fights over this dragon.
I'm also really surprised that Bin full-on committed to the Ravenous Hydra, because that is a lot more of a push and move item on Camille, which isn't something he's necessarily looking to do. Might be strong enough at this point, though, where he can just bully out the Shy.
At the very least,
just ignores the Shy.
We never see it first, right? It's always second or third, like a compatibility item that goes along Trinity Force and makes us so hard to deal with in the side lane.
We don't see it typically here on our Camille players, right? On players like Natural or King.
The other 2 Camille players. We got 3 now. Well, I said 3. But for Bin, while he's up in the top lane, bottom lane for Suning, they have their Herald. And good tempered fate, that's going to deny the charge. Pup and Southman still sticking around, but Ripto will start smacking down. And still a lot of plating to be taken.
Angel does have the Destiny, though, for Rookie's Roam, so he will be able to follow if IG find an engage.
Really close with that Cosmic Binding. A nice little pillar there is, yep, the flash going to be burnt here with a good trouble bubble into the backline. Ning sets himself up with a great face breaker. IG collapse, and Lyric, they get that short amount of space as Sword Art and SOFM only just get away. But through the magical journey, Rookie forward, flash, flash, flash. He's on top of them. Triple kill over to IG. They're back in the game.
And that was great coming out from Rookie. I also like Ning not being afraid to pull the trigger. But on the side of Suning, you knew that play was coming. You saw Rookie walking down through River. You could have, you know, hit down more towards the bottom side of the map, avoid that stupid trouble bubble, and even more importantly, Angel should have been posturing, looking for that Destiny to help disengage. Bin also had TP as well, but instead just opting into trying to open up the map.
And you've now given the stable rock of Invictus Gaming 3 kills. He's got his first item, bar the as well as the blasting one, excuse me. And they picked up a turret. IG were behind by about 3,000 gold. They've now caught up at 14 minutes. They picked up the dragon and have reset themselves for the Mountain Rift.
And obviously this is where IG's comp is going to be very strong, with Rookie picking up some items as well as the Shy on this Renekton. So giving them a very nice win condition to play for in Seoul.
Trouble.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Huanfeng and SOFM not on the same page. SOFM dodging, Huanfeng just kind of standing, taking it. Nice engage coming out from Ning. And then Rookie doing so well to abuse all that movement speed coming out from his W. Keeps going. Nice magical journey coming out from Bard. And Rookie is the centerpiece for this team.
A triple kill. He's literally gone from 0 to 3. We'll see turret plating on the bottom of your screen. And yes, Suning. That's how they're leading right now, but IG is slowly pulling that back as the magical journey. Maybe not short, maybe intentional as Bin kites away nicely and survives.
I find it strange that IG are the ones looking for the aggressive picks when Puff is showing on the wave on the opposite side of the map and no one is showing on the side of Suning. Everyone could be there. Even Angel could answer, he still has that Destiny available.
Questions a lot of IG, a lot of the time it's just how it happens. Rookie getting engaged on in the mid lane, but it's only Angel for now until Sorta and Bin, SOFM joins in.
I expect Suning to just start up the Herald, but once again, IG in a good place to take a fight now. Of course, we don't have the ultimate coming out from Bard, and that feels really massive in this comp. You do have Flash on Ning, so you do still have a form of engage. But obviously, if that ends up falling through, you will be in a pretty tough place.
Curious as to what happens if Bin gets in the fight, though, because this is a Trinity Force Camille just about. He's backing now, I assume the final component's done. As, no, Ninja Tubby instead. So, going to be sitting on that. Teleport available for the level 11 top laner. That Rift Herald actually started by IG.
Yeah, I actually like this. Suning not feeling confident pulling trigger. We're actually just talking about how IG's comp is stronger.
Yeah.
The only thing that could have made you patient was waiting for that Bard ultimate, which the Bard ultimate is up now, so they feel a lot more confidence doing it. The other thing for IG, had Suning started it, they are on the red side, so having a very safe way to poke if Suning had started that Herald just from right behind the Herald wall.
But whether you use the Herald because Ning backs with it for the enhanced recall. Rookie's moving up to the top side. Angel here, but Rookie and the Shy pairing up.
So typically, IG would want to use their Herald in mid. Since Suning do have this comp that's stronger in side lanes, you don't want to elongate those side lanes and make it so one of your members would have to go answer a wave that's in a very bad position.
Has been, okay, this is Camille stuff already happening this early into the game.
This isn't Camille stuff. This was IG posturing too long on the top side to find a kill onto Angel.
I see a turret go down.
That's not Camille stuff.
Okay.
I feel like that's more of IG stuff.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. They will trade one here with the Rift Herald through mid as SOFM and Sorta gets spotted out. One Fung left on an island, but Redemption to fly down with Rift Herald getting a second charge, and IG actually trading favorably as the Tempered Fate was interesting. Let's get out, says IG, and away they go.
Like, we obviously know their idea was to find a pick onto Hornfong, but...
Where's Angel going? Angel into the middle. He'll go golden to waste time, but that's because Bin's coming through as well. That ulti actually works out as now Rookie left in the middle with a double stopwatch. He's dead. Shut down to Juan Fong, and Angel working out well.
I mean, still, they did exactly what we said, right? We said they want to make the map bigger, pull the members of IG apart. They pulled the Shy bot lane, and then brought Bin up, used the Destiny coming out. He has the stopwatch, so very easily able to go gold in that fight, like you said, and buy enough time for Bin to join in the new fight.
And out of anyone that they pick off, it was Rookie, who had a bounty on his head too. Gave that over to Juan Fong, who through this lane has been keeping up and even leading in CS, almost towards that Infinity Edge. So a bigger Felios now on the Rift, as usual, with Suning back in that 2k gold swing at 18 minutes. Note that the Dragon on Summoner's Rift being the Mountain Soul yet again, IG are leading towards having it a little bit earlier if they can keep this mid-game going.
Luckily, the Shy's TP is coming up, so we'll be able to join that fight if he wants to stay in the top side of the map and try to put pressure on that turret, but... Ooh, Bin actually already used this to get on the bottom side. He's looking for a pick in the bush.
He's actually moving pretty quickly here. Trinity Force now available. 2 items on the Camille. This is scary territory.
Still, IG are happy to take these sort of close-knit 5v5 team fights. And look at Suning, though. They're finding a really good flank angle. Angel doesn't have the Destiny, just looking to push out that wave.
Spotted out together. Bin now walking in as well. Angel making the same track as the Trouble Bubble will go wide in between two as IG is slowed on down, cornered. A bit of poke to come through, but still this is great for Suning as they lock down Ning. They get the Dragon, and Ning has to flash away immediately. Respect not shown, and Suning get a big moment.
And I really like that play coming out from Suning, forcing